Permit me to welcome you in a very special way, ladies and gentlemen, to Fred Achando Analysis. And I want to say I'm very much humbled by the kind of support that I receive from you guys. Now grant me the latitude very fast to request for just 3 things. And with profound humility, I want to request you, if you have not subscribed to the channel, kindly hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell. The second one, again with profound humility, kindly share our videos. And the secret about liking and sharing our videos is, the more likes a video gets, the more likely is that YouTube is going to recommend it to more viewers and the rating will go high. So if you like our videos, you are really promoting the channel. And again, I'm very much humbled. Now, ladies and gentlemen, where is our brother, Barrister Miguna Miguna? I've been looking for him and I didn't see him. I understand that he's tweeting from morning to evening. I'm asking this because Mheshimiwa or blogger Robert Allai, I don't know which title he wants to assume, because Robert Allai is a very renowned blogger and is also an MCA. He wears 2 hats. Went to his tweets and he was kind of mocking Miguna Miguna, because Miguna has already said that he came back to liberate Luos, that he was offering political and economic liberation. And he says that he wanted to liberate Luos from Odingaism. Now Robert Allai posted a picture of Raila Odinga on some international duties. And he was a kind of mocking Barrister Miguna Miguna, that here is Odinga and Miguna is liberating people from him. And then it caught my attention that Miguna Miguna is nowhere to be seen. I want us to look very briefly, ladies and gentlemen. Where did Miguna go wrong? Because someone must have crafted a plan to annihilate Miguna and finish him completely. One of the things and tactics that were used to finish Miguna Miguna was to ensure that, number one, the red alert was lifted and then he was allowed to come back to Kenya. Because while Miguna was in exile in Canada, he used to tweet, insult and say every kind of, things about the previous regime. And you know what? This was giving Miguna an undue sympathy, because everyone internationally was looking at Miguna as someone who has been denied his rights to reunite with his family, because he mentioned to people that there were a number of families who passed on while he was away, and he was really yearning to go and attend their burial. In the African culture, and especially the Luo, where Miguna comes from, we still value the dead, and so when a relative passes on, you really need to go there. So what President William Samoei Ruto did was to ensure that Miguna was brought back. So they claim that his rights and all that has been trampled on, is no longer there. So the red alert was removed and Miguna was brought back. And it was choreographed in such a way that Miguna came back on a Mashujaa Day, maybe to mean that he's also a Shujaa, something of the sort. The other thing that the regime did to Miguna, and I don't understand why Miguna did not see this coming. Immediately he jetted into the country. They should have given Miguna time to reflect and to understand the situation, because he was coming to ostensibly to liberate Luos. How I wish Miguna would have taken his time to understand the situation, because we are just from a hotly contested election. And some of those people he wanted to liberate were disappointed. And even though they did not go to the streets, they were quiet and there was a disquiet among them. So the regime did not give Miguna time to reflect. They immediately sent him on a mission to his home to attack Raila and to liberate Luos. Now this was met with a lot of opposition, because they told him, we are quiet, but don't try and wake us up. If you do, you will face our wrath. So Miguna jets in, he goes to Nyando, and before he goes to Nyando, they give him a warning, and Miguna says, please don't stone me. And I have a feeling that Miguna should have just kept his cool, studied the political temperatures in Kisumu. So that mission was a fiasco. It failed completely. And ladies and gentlemen, then came the media, because Miguna is an expert in talking in the media stations, in the radio stations and in the TV stations, where he would attack you. Because when he first jetted in, I think he was hosted in NTV by renowned journalist Joe Ageyo. And Miguna, in his usual characteristics, you know, was very hard on the questions, and he would even tell you how you're supposed to structure your questions. But this again became a fiasco, because at one point he went to Spice FM, and the management told him to sign, there's a document that he was supposed to sign to ensure that he took a responsibility for everything that he said. You know, Miguna likes talking about people and mentioning them, sometimes in bad faith. So the media station told him, yes, welcome, Mr. Miguna Barrister, but please sign this so that in case you will mention someone, your opinion shall remain yours, so that we are not taken, we are not forced to take responsibility. And he blatantly declined to sign that document. And then he said that he had instructed his lawyers to go and sue the Standard Media. I want to tell you that this placed him in the line with the media, and they have completely given Miguna blackout. So Miguna is not in touch with these people. Miguna is no longer with the media. So where is he? My friend says he is in the middle of nowhere, wallowing in some political quagmire. Maybe on his journey to political oblivion, where he will be forgotten completely. And then Miguna resorted to tweeting, and every now and then he was tweeting and calling the Right Honorable Raila Odinga, who was once his boss, because Miguna was employed at the office of the former Prime Minister as a political advisor, and he keeps on calling him a con man. And then he didn't end there. He was calling the former President Mr. Uhuru Kenyatta a despot. So he kept on tweeting and tweeting and tweeting. And do you know what? Both President Uhuru and Raila Odinga and all the handlers decided not to respond to Miguna. So he would tweet 1,000 times calling them, you know, conman and despot, and they did not respond. This again finished Raila, finished Miguna. Sometimes silence is the best medicine and the best weapon, and they have unleashed it very excruciatingly against Miguna. And so Miguna finds himself like a madman, yapping and talking and insulting those who do not even listen to him. Someday I saw a tweet where he decided to go for Oburu Odinga, the brother to Raila, and Oburu decided to place an emoji of someone laughing, just to show him that I can only laugh at you, but I cannot answer you. So again, Miguna was left wondering what next to do. Then the last thing, ladies and gentlemen, his tweets of insulting every now and then the Raila Odinga and Uhuru Kenyatta was placing him against the very, very people he wants to liberate. Because some of those people still swear their political allegiance to both Raila Odinga and Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. And on this, Miguna's mission became a fiasco. William Ruto used him. It is called in politics, and the former president Moi used to say that it is a use and dump situation, where you bring him closer, and you know very well now he cannot talk bad because he's with the authorities. So Miguna, ladies and gentlemen, I want to submit to you that he's a man who has been cornered, and his political fate has been sealed. I don't know what you think. Those are my thoughts. Kindly share with me in the comment section and tell me whether you think that the barrister Woody Nyandu will resuscitate and become a political stalwart in Kenya again. Thanks for watching. Until we meet in another video.